Hey everybody, I'm Molly and welcome to your practice. Today we're going to do a short little bit of feel-good movement for the body. We'll find a little bit of breath work and then we're going to end with some affirmations which you can just soak yourself in. Maybe you might latch onto one and want to take it for a mantra throughout your day or throughout your week. And this will be all about reconnecting to our bodies and reclaiming the vitality in our bodies. This class would be helpful for anyone, but especially if you are recovering from an injury or a surgery, if you're experiencing stress or trauma, or maybe you've had a big life change, pregnancy, postpartum phase, or just having chronic pain. There's so many things going on in all of our bodies, but they're also beautiful and wonderful and amazing. So let yourself land here, set up your space, use whatever props you need if you like practicing with a bolster or some blocks. And then again, just kind of make your little yoga nook your own. If you want to put on some music or light a candle or anything that smells good and helps bring your senses into the here and now. All right, and let's get started in a comfortable seat. If you want to sit up onto a prop, bring the hips higher than the knees, that might be good for you. And you could either kneel or cross your legs into Sukhasana. So landing here, feeling your pelvis ground down and the crown of the head lift up, lengthening through the spine, roll your shoulders back. And you can keep your eyes open or closed. We're just gonna start with some gentle touch on our bodies. So petting or rubbing, you could cup or tap, whatever feels good for you right now. Hands along your thighs and your lower legs. So we're just feeling the borders of us, using somatic touch to presence us and find comfort. And then you could bring that down to the feet and the toes, up to the glutes, the low back, the belly, and the pelvic area. This class is also great if you've ever struggled with an eating disorder or body dysmorphia, or you're just reclaiming your own body amidst this society that has so many standards for us. Okay, bring your pet or your touch, your somatic sensory integration to your arms and your hands. So we're outlining the borders of us, finding safety and just reality. So this is our body. This could be done in front of a mirror. This is not our body as it used to be. It's not our body as we think it should be or want it to be. It's not someone else's body, but it's ours. And that's a beautiful thing. So finish up, maybe bring your hands to the back, to the neck, and the throat, and then up to the face, along the cheeks and the forehead, the skull, the ears. And then close your eyes whenever you're ready. Feel into any last areas. Maybe there's a certain place that you just need a little bit extra support. Couple breaths to land there. You could continue your tapping or cupping. You could just also apply pressure. Slow and low breaths in and out through your nose. And then you can keep your eyes closed or blink them open. We'll start to take some gentle circles. Let's go in one direction first. It doesn't really matter, just whatever comes naturally. And if any movements that I guide you through don't feel right, you always have permission to just listen to your body and move where it wants you to move and how it wants you to move. So circles can be small or big, just kind of releasing out through the hips and the spine. Spiraling the rib cage, getting the head and the neck involved. Finding freedom and fluidity in your body. And then on your next one, take a fold forward. You can prop yourself up onto something, or you could lower onto your forearms and palms. Couple soft, slow breaths through the rib cage and the back body and the sides of the waist. Relaxing into the pelvic floor. And then as you're ready, lift back up. Switch the cross of your legs. Kind of even it out a little bit. And then start to take your spirals. Let's go in the opposite direction. Feel free to close your eyes and get intuitive, following the cues and the wisdom of your body. A couple more. And on your last one, take a fold forward, walking the fingertips in front of you, releasing your head and neck. Feeling your breath move in and out with ease, softening through the body. Gently, when you're ready, walk back up, shoulders to stack over your pelvis. Take a couple rounds of cat-cow. As you inhale, pull your hands into your knees, lift up through your heart and arch through your back. You could drop your head back as well. As you exhale, energetically push your palms forward, curl and round, tucking chin to chest. Someone was pulling your heart behind you. Inhale for your cow pose. Exhale for cat. And let one motion, one movement, glide smoothly into the next, taking out any separation, moving as a whole unit, connected to your body. One more breath in. And breath out. There's currently a spider walking towards me. And I don't want to hurt it, but I also don't want it right here. Keep moving through your cat-cow. All right, back to it. Another breath here. And then as you're ready, if you're sitting up onto a prop, remove it now. And come onto hands and knees into tabletop. Bring your palms a little bit wider and more in front of your shoulders. And then tap the tops of your feet into the mat. Drag them forward a little bit so you create some space underneath the front of the ankles. From here, close your eyes and picture the whole length of your spine, letting it kind of embody its natural curves. So we have a little bit of an inward curve through the neck, an outward curve through the upper spine, an inward curve through the lower back, and then a slight lifting up of your sit bones. From here, take a couple of rocks, keep this kind of alignment of your spine, and then just rock back towards your heels and then forward over your fingertips. Staying soft through the belly, the front of the throat, widening back through your sit bones, finding length through the sides of the waist and openness through the rib cage. You don't have to necessarily move with your breath, but maintain a connection with it. If you ever feel like your breath is stuck or short, try to adjust your movement so that you feel safe and fluid again. Good. One more rock back, hips to heels. And then forward over your fingertips. All right, close your eyes. Let's take about 5 or 10 breaths to move naturally into whatever comes up, whether that's side bending or twist or cat-cow. Really not caring what anything looks like at this point, but just focusing on what feels good and free in your body. You could dip one shoulder so that you're finding a little twist through the thoracic spine. You could also take some big circles with your hips. A couple more breaths of free animalistic movement. Good. Tuck Tuck your toes, glide your hips up and back, downward facing dog, press your palms forward. Keep your knees plenty bent so that you can keep rooting the sit bones up towards the sky, and then pedal out your feet, melting one heel and then the other towards the mat. Lengthening through the calves and the hamstrings. Stay long through the lats, through the side body and the armpits. Good, and then walk your feet to the very top of the mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Crown of the head hangs heavy. Maybe you shake out your head and neck. You could have fingertips on a prop on the mat, or you could hold on to opposite elbows and just take a sway. On your next inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Lengthen your spine, the crown of the head forward, fingers slide up towards your shins. Exhale, fold, release down. Circle chair, press down through your feet, roll up your spine one segment at a time. Stacking pelvis and then sacrum, low back, mid back, upper back. Your shoulders, neck, and head are the last to unravel. And then once you get there, pretend like someone karate chopped your hips back as you dive back down. Again, this doesn't really need to look a certain way. We're gonna cycle through these 2 movements. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, let it feel good. Lengthening, spacious. Exhale, release. Circle chair, push through your feet. Rebuild your spine. Close your eyes. And then fluidly just move into your fold again, cascading your heart down. So, with your own breath, you could cycle through these 2 movements. You could roll up at one side and then the other side. Here for a few more moments. Finish up on your last round. Whenever you're ready, let's take another halfway lift together. Push your shins back and spread your heart forward. Exhale, release. Let your arms hang heavy and then shake them out. Bend your knees, take a little wiggle, and come to stand. Feel a big base of support underneath your feet, really solid and steady into the earth. Find that natural curve of your spine again and open across the collarbones. Palms face outward. Close your eyes. Feel your body land. You could also visualize your body as if you were seeing yourself in a mirror. And just notice what you see, how you feel. Letting it be an honest representation, but also including some love and grace. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead as you open your eyes. And exhale, dive down. Uttanasana. Come to a seat, lowering onto one sit bone and the other. Plant your soles of your feet in front of you. Kneecaps are pointing up to the sky. Palms are supporting behind you. And just take a couple windshield wipers, dropping knees right and left. Moving through internal and external rotation of the hips. And releasing the low back. And as you're ready, slide your heels long. Lay down onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a hug. Take a little rock back and forth, massaging your low back. Close your eyes again. Let any free movement take over if something else feels better. Next time your knees drop to the right, let them stay there. They don't have to land on the ground, but they could also hover in midair. Stretch your left arm out long. Breathing up and down the length of your spine, through your nostrils, down to your pelvic floor and the belly. And then releasing it back out. It's a good place too if you wanted to use your right hand to just, pet your side waist, your legs, whatever needs comfort and touch, whatever would feel good for you. And then roll your knees through center, drop them over to the left. Stretch your right arm long, gaze can follow. And then left hand could provide some sensory feedback or just stay resting. One more inhale, lengthen, create some space. And then exhale, roll back through center. One more breath here. And breathe out. Find your Shavasana. Extend your legs long. Press out through your heels. You could use a prop underneath the knees if that feels good for your body. Let your toes roll out, your palms open towards the sky, or you could place some palms down on your body. Take a moment. Take your time to land here, to settle into your body, to find comfort and safety, in a sense that you can relax here. I don't know if I mentioned this, but now would be a good time to close your eyes. See if you can feel your bones become heavy. Releasing any tension, any effort, any holding up, and just being soft. Muscles and skin melting outwards. Release any tension in your face and your jaw and your brow. And tune into the breath. In and out through your nose, low into the belly, slow. Not adjusting the breath, but just following its natural pattern, letting that calm you, knowing that you can trust your body to breathe for you. I think it's over 20,000 times a day. Once you feel like you're in an open and soft and receptive state, you can move through a couple of our affirmations and really let yourself soak these up, even if they feel hard, even if they don't feel honest for you right now. Just know that they can be and they will be, and you can start to trust and reconnect to yourself again. I am free to enjoy, move well, and feel strong in my body. My body is a vibrant, nurtured, beautiful place to be. My body will respond and expand in wellness when I listen to and honor it. My body is safe. My body is open and relaxed. I am regenerating a soothed system and a vitality of spirit. I am reversing wear and tear and aging in my being. I am enjoying my life again. I dissolve my energy and tension outwards. I am calm and grounded, and I carry a spark. My body is my home for my physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual forms. And it is good to be in my body. free to repeat any of these that you connected with. Maybe sense any slight changes in your energy when you repeat those and let them become truth. Even if it's just a little bit, even if it's one aspect of one thing. Start to feel into the body again, kind of rebuilding the borders and the edges, now pulling inwards. You can start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, start to notice the breath again. You could really stay here as long as you would benefit from. And I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I will see you next time.